Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another Transformer review. Yeah. So today I'll take a look at Transformer Studio Series Dark of the Moon Dino, or Autobot Dino. At one time, I think they were going to call him Mirage. I think he was Mirage in either the game or the comics or something like that, but he is Dino. So there you go. Beautiful artwork right there. Studio Series 71. There you go, another picture. And there's the back. He transforms in 27 steps, so awesome sauceum. Yeah, been looking forward to this. I've never had a Dino, or a Dino. That's Dino, I don't know. Look at a Dino, remember Flintstones? Dun, 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 dun. Flintstones? No? Alright, anyways. Yeah, Dino, looks pretty good. I'm excited to get him and everything, so let's just get right to the review. That's what you came for. Yeah! Alright, there's Dino in his alt mode, and with every Studio Series you do get a backdrop, and in Dark of the Moon this is when they had the, the highway scene, which I think has one of the coolest transformation sequence whenever Bumblebee and transforms and Sam is just flying throughout the thing. Pretty cool. But there you go, if you have enough room to display them like that, it's a pretty cool display thing. So that's really nicely done. Nice art, nice picture of the highway scene and everything. Alright, let's take him down. We'll put this over to the side. And here is Dino. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. And there's Dino in his alt mode. He was a Ferrari in the movie, but I guess they couldn't get the license, so he's not a Ferrari. So they kind of tweaked it a little bit. But I do like the car mode. Looks really good. The only issues I have, it is really panely. You can see a bunch of, panels and everything. But I think it looks really nice. Really done, nicely done. I love the red. Now it does got some of the parts are painted, like this hood right here, and this little part right here is painted. The doors are painted just like the mirrors are as well. But nicely done. You got the nice silver paint for the headlights. Looks really good. Then you got the black for the vents right there. That is good. Now you got it's a kind of a translucent, but it is a kind of a dark, smoky kind of effect. For the windows, you still can see inside, but it's kind of a darker and not just a clear plastic. But it looks good. Now you can see these right here of his weapons. His little side knife or swords or whatever on his arms. They store right there. I think that's one of the coolest places to store it. Nicely done. Silver for the rims. Look really good. He does roll just fine. This material is kind of, it won't let it roll, but it does roll. You got back here, when that's done. Now, this is painted right here black, then you got like a shiny glossy paint right here for the black, for the back right there. Looks good. Now there is a little gappage right here. It's not too terrible. I mean, you have to look, right above it just to see it. If you're just looking right at there, you can't even tell. So it kind of blends in, so I like that. And this side right here, looks good. Underneath, got some roll bit parts, but that's underneath. But I think it looks really good. I think it's a nice car mode. I think it's slick and sleek, but it's just a little panely, but it's fine. So there you go. There is Dino in his alt mode. And there he is next to his buddy old pal Sideswipe. And I think they look really great together. Nice, sleek, fast cars right there. So very nicely done. So there you go. Crappagonics, some crappy toilet paper, and Care Bears for scale. Alright folks, transformation time. Yay! Alright, what you do is you want to untab this back right here. And they tab in right there. A little tab right there. Then you want to take the doors. Try to untab them as well so you can open the doors. And give it fits. There we go. So that's one door, and open that door, and then you want to come around the legs. Now this one you can go to there, you want to do a spin-a-rooney like that, and then do that like that. Then come back to the legs, and then you can put the feet down, do this, 180, collapse this part right here and right there, and there you go. That is the feet and legs done. Alright, moving on.
Then you move this out right here. We'll flip up the head. And then you want to, let me move the camera up so we can get the top part. All right. So you want to untab so the fists are tabbed together. You just do that. And move these out like that. Like that. Now you can take the weapons out. Like I said, they were stored right there. Just do that right there. And come in, untab that. Get the arms out like that. And it kind of looks like something like this, like, whoa. All right, so you're gonna move these out of the way. Then you gotta do another spinneroonie. Look at the little robot face right there. All right, do that. And then move that down. Oh, also want to flip these in for the doors. I didn't do that. Beginning. Kind of collapse this. Be careful collapsing this because it is translucent plastic. So just be careful when you're trying to do this because it may break. So just be careful. Like that. And that collapses everything. Then you want to take this part right here. It's going to tab into that right there. I think it is. Let's see. Come on, man. This one. Tab that in there. Then you want to move the arms. Get them situated. All right, then situate the arms like that, and then because this we're gonna hold the blades, so that needs to be on the outside. Do that. Move the doors down, situate them however you want to, and there you go. And that is how you transform Dino. You can put the blades on either way you want to. I'll show you in a second. Alright. That's how you transform Studio Series Dino. Yay! Oh, real quick, I forgot to do this part on the back. So there's two tabs right here that can go into there, and you just collapse it in there to make it a little cleaner. So I forgot to do that part. Sorry about that. And the blades can go like this. It doesn't matter whichever you want to. It's your transformer. But there you go. That is how you finish off the transformation. Alright, let's take a quick look at Dino before we go over articulation and everything. Beautiful head sculpt. I love it. Looks like an alien. Like an alien bug, just like most of Michael Bay's stuff. Nicely done. Got some nice sculpt work throughout, especially through the arms and the legs. Looks really good. I love that chest. Kind of looks like his face, really, to be honest. He got the eyes right here in his face mask. So it kind of looks like him on his chest and everything. Once again, you got the legs. Nice sculpt work throughout the legs and the feet. Looks really good. Throughout the arms. And the hands are nicely sculpted as well. You got the blades. They got some sculpt work in there too. In the back. Now a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, everything's folded up. But I think it looks good. To have the whole, most of the car right there. It's all folded and looks really nicely done. Looks a little sleek and streamlined. I like it. There's the back. You can move these doors any way you want to. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Really nicely done. Alright, let's take a look at him once again. We'll go through some articulation. Like I said, beautiful head sculpt. Love all the sculpt work and detail. And it got silver paint right there and gunmetal. Nice blue eyes. But that really pops. It really pops it like that. So you can look down a little bit, up a little bit, side to side. Now, these little things get in the way, so you can't really go all the way around. And add to, not much, but a little bit. But once again, beautiful head sculpt. The chest, you got some gunmetal paint right here. all throughout here. That's all painted right there, and then the eyes look really good. I like that. All right, up here, so he can go up to here, or really up to there, that you can use a little more up there for that joint. We got all that stuff now. This kind of gets away. He's got the, kind of wish this, you know, shoulder pad would lift up a little bit, would separate from the arm, so you can get some more, because he does have a bicep swivel, but it doesn't go all the way, so it just goes this way. So I kind of wish this could lift up a little more, and he could have more of a bicep swivel. That would have been really good. So that's kind of a pain, little 80s woman's working shoulder pads right there. But he's got some nice sculpt work through with the bicep and everything. He does have a double elbow, so that's good. And he does some nice sculpt work right there, and that is painted right here, and that's good. He does have a 360 for the hand, and once again, sculpt work throughout the hand looks really good. Then you got his blades. Now you can hold it if you want to. You have that option. I kind of wish they would have painted this, gave us some silver and make it a little pop a little bit, especially with the sculpt work throughout there. That would have been really cool. So that's that. Move on down to the waist. He has no waist swivel, and that really sucks just because of transformation. All that stuff is in there. That would have really helped him if he had a waist swivel. Let's move the hands out of the, or the arms out of the way. Almost full Van Damme. You can pull these out a little bit to give them a little more, a little bit, I guess. Not really, but he has nice sculpt work throughout the thighs and everything, through the legs. Looks really good. About 90 degrees for the knee bend. No, a little thigh swivel because of the ball joint, but he does have a swivel for the knee, so that takes up for that. He's got some nice paint right here for the shin. And he got some sculpt work throughout there that looks really good. Toe tilt up. That's about it. No rocker either. So kind of lacking in the articulation, but they the toes are painted gunmetal silver. All that is painted. That looks good. They come to the back. Now the doors can go up like this, and they go in and out like that. And those are painted and everything. So, and like I said, I think it collapsed just, you know, good enough. I think it looks pretty good. And then you got the back. No waffles or anything. That's good. So there you go. That is the sculpt work and articulation of Dino. I'm sorry, Dino. Dino. I don't know. Whatever his name is. Mirage. And real quick, there he is next to Sideswipe, a Bumblebee, and Starscream, also from Studio Series. Now he is a Deluxe scale, and that's a Voyager scale. So there you go. Scale. Crapagonics and crappy toilet paper, Care Bears, and Squeaks for more scale. Alright folks, let's talk about some Studio Series Dark of the Moon Dino. He's pretty good. I like him. He's not bad and everything. He does have some issues and everything. Now the card mode looks really good. I think it looks, you know, nicely done. You know, it's got some, you know, panels and everything. It's a little panely, but other than that, it looks really good. The paint on it, you know, it shines in this area. I love that you can store the weapons, you know, inside there. That looks really good. That's really awesome. So yeah, overall, I love the card mode. It looks really slick and nice and looks really fast. Transformation's easy, shouldn't be too hard to figure out. Just be careful with the hood part, the whole top of it. It is, you know, translucent plastic and everything, so just be careful when you're folding in. You don't want to snap a hinge or anything like that. But other than that, the transformation is real easy. It shouldn't take that long to figure it out. The bot mode, I love the look of the bot mode. I just love the head sculpt, looks really good. The chest looks really good. I love that they painted it, and it kind of looks like his face as well. He's got some nice sculpted detail, you know, detailed sculpt work throughout the whole thing. Really like it, and in some areas it's painted too, so it really makes it pop and everything. Now, only issues I really have is articulation. No waist swivel, no rocker. The head is kind of limited. The shoulders are really, you know, his bicep swivel is really limited too with those shoulder pads and everything. So just like most of the Deluxes lately, you know, especially with the Wreckers, they just haven't had really great articulation and everything. This guy, he could have, man, I could pulled off some great poses if he just had some, you know, articulation that was better than, you know, what he has right now. But other than that, I love the sculpt work. The paint is really good. Lots of paint. I love the gunmetal and silver. Like I said, the sculpt work looks good. The weapons, kind of wish they would have put, you know, paint on the weapons too to make them pop a little bit. But I like the weapons. They're really nicely done. Overall, I like it. I think it cleans up really good as well. I highly recommend it, you know, because we're probably never going to get anything like this again, like a Dino from, you know, anything like that. So I think it's really good. I think they did a good job.
All right, let's get on the floor, do some floor time. Won't you join me? Be my neighbor. All right, all right, all right. All right, so I'm glad we finally got a Dino. I mean, it's really cool that we finally got one. Just wish he was a little articulated better, man. Other than that, he's really fun. Great sculpt, man. Really nice. I love how they collapse everything. Looks really good. So, nice head sculpt and everything. He looks like a alien bug, just like all the Michael Bay stuff does. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad. Just the articulation and stuff gets in the way. You know, the shoulder pads and everything. But other than that, pretty good. And I forgot who, you know, he said a couple of things in Dark of the Moon. I forgot who voiced him and, you know, what he sounded like. He just looks like he sounds French for some reason. He sounds like Hot Rod from the Last Night and everything. He just looks like he talks French for some reason. I don't know why, but he just looks like that. You know what I mean, folks? Nothing? What's up, chicken? Hey, what's up, man? We got a new Transformer? Heck yeah. We got Dino. Or Dino. I always call him Dino. Ah, well, that's cool. He looks pretty good. Looks like an alien. He must be Bayverse. Yes, I am Bayverse. I can't talk in a French accent. My God. Anyways. Alright, well that was my review over Dino. Pretty good. Like I said, I'm glad I got one. Finally, you know, complete my Dark of the Moon collection and everything. So hit me with some likes, share, prayers, and Care Bears. Go down and hit that sub button for me. Hit me with some comments and tell me what you thought of the review. Is anybody going to get this guy? And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail Hasbro, and good night, folks. Aha! I don't know.